How Brexit and Mike can save Christmas. My name's Mike Cashman, and I'm going to tell you how I can save Christmas with the assistance of Brexit, because if it wasn't for Brexit, none of this would be happening. If you do like what I'm doing, then subscribe to the channel, invite me to speak, or indeed buy the books and the music. And this video is particularly for fans and subscribers. And look, I'm generally fairly light touch in terms of a commercial push. This video is a little bit of an exception. I am going to talk about how you can buy the books and the music in good time for Christmas. So if you would never think of buying any of them, feel free to skip this video and go on to the next one. As I say, this is for fans and subscribers, but I do include those fans or subscribers to the channel who say, I've watched 6 of your videos and every single one of them was a complete waste of time. Because rather than saying, oh, well, I wonder if there's a way that you could avoid wasting that time, I can now say, well, you could waste some more. You could get one of the CDs and then listen to some of the stuff. So, as I say, it's going to be a little bit of a push, but as an incentive, at the end of the video, I will put on a couple of gems of pro-Brexit logic that have been written down in response to some of the earlier videos. How can I save Christmas? The basic point is that some of the stuff that I'm talking about here is great for example, stocking fillers. And the initial book, Brexit's a Trick, Not a Treat, I am going to take 95p off the price of this, actually, because it's £5.95. So I'm going to take it right down to £5, just in case that's your Secret Santa budget. But hey, maybe your Secret Santa budget is £10 and can cope with some of the CDs. The other 2 books are £7.95. That's Brexit's Musical Trick, and I don't beg pardon, I'm talking Bollocks from the Rose Garden. They are behind me as well. Why am I bothering to make this video? Well, I do have a little bit of a problem that maybe you can help me with. You see, a year ago, coming up to Christmas 2020, I had 48 subscribers on the YouTube channel, Britannia Waives the Rules. Now I've got 4,800. Christmas for View Delta, which is the business providing this stuff, which is me. Christmas for us, like for any probably supplier of discretionary books and CDs and so on, is a time when there's a big spike in sales. But the 48 subscribers that I had a year ago are hardly likely to be representative. I probably knew half of them. I'm delighted that there's now 4,800 subscribers. I've interacted with many of you by means of the comments, but clearly not all. So the 48 are hardly going to be a representative sample. Now, the thing is, as far as the books are concerned, they are print on demand. You can check on Amazon, you can order them today. I mean, at the moment it says you'll get them tomorrow. I mean, keep an eye on that, but you know, Amazon I think will do what it says there. There is also a way to get a whole package of books via Etsy. I'll talk about that in a minute. So the books, no problem. If you leave things relatively late for your Christmas shopping, there's still the opportunity to get the books. But the CDs are a different matter. See, I get these in batches of 50 or 100 potentially from the suppliers who manufacture the CDs, print the sleeves, shrink wrap the result, and get you the product that you see here. But let's just have a look at the View Delta warehouse. So here is the View Delta warehouse. Well, actually, I've moved these boxes across from the opposite shelf. Can't show you that there because that's the set for Lord Tory's estate office, so can't spoil the illusion. But here we are. We have a few books because I do supply books as part of the Sovereignty package. I'll explain that in a minute. But CDs for Brexit's Musical Trick, for I Don't Beg Pardon, and the USB packs as well. Now, I don't keep hundreds and hundreds of them here because, you know, although it would be slightly cheaper to order them in 500 or 1,000 to go, I don't know what the future orders are going to be. I can't afford to tie up a load of cash in stocks of hundreds of these things. Who knows how the sales are going to go this Christmas. And so if amongst the 4,800 subscribers to this channel, or however many we have come December, maybe 6,000 at current rates, if amongst those people and amongst others who buy, there's a big surge in sales in the week before Christmas, then, and hundreds of you wanted to buy this stuff, then I wouldn't be able to provide it because I wouldn't have got the stocks in. There's, best to allow, from my point of view, a couple of weeks to ensure that I've got the stock that I need. So, as I say, I'm unable really to respond to a very late surge. So my plea is, and this applies to all the music, so to the CDs and to the USB products as well. So I don't think I've put those on the camera, but to Brexit's Musical Trick on USB, or I Don't Beg Pardon on USB. With these, and she was rather pleased with the USB product because it didn't really exist on the market. I'm just showing you here. You get a USB with all the tracks on. Get a nice little fold out. It's got all of the information, a little bit more actually, as compared to what's on the sleeve of the CD. So you get all the tracks, the cast list, bit of information, synopsis of the plot here of Brexit's Musical Trick. And in the case of I Don't Beg Pardon, they each have a little bit of musical notation on the back, by the way, with appropriate notes and time signature. But yeah, you have here, again, track list, cast, songs that we've parodied, some photos, a little bit more information, and bonus tracks on the USB. Yeah, with the CDs and the USBs, it'd be really good to get those orders in good time, and then I can make sure that I can fulfill them for you. I'm not going to give a hard and fast deadline for it. I would love to get those orders in October and November, and that way I can make sure that I've got enough product to meet the need and get it to you, hopefully within a week or two, but definitely before Christmas. But if you're viewing this video and it's coming towards Christmas, hey, still order or get in touch and ask about delivery times. I'll try and keep the websites updated, because if there have been plenty of orders early, then hopefully I will still have the stock as we come up to Christmas to fulfill. If the sales have been more evenly spread. It's just if they sort of do what they might do if I didn't ask, is trickle along at a sort of relatively low level and then shoot up just as we get to the last few days before Christmas. That's what I wouldn't be able to cope with. I did mention one other product, haven't put it on camera, and actually this is important because for Sovereignty the same thing applies. Now, Sovereignty is a completely empty box which retails at either £48.52 for the OO version, or this is the II version, which sells at £52.48. It's a completely empty box because it contains everything that people wanted in terms of Sovereignty, but free with it you do get 3 books, and either the 2 CDs with Sovereignty OO, or this one is Sovereignty II, so you get the 2 USBs with it. That's why I keep a few books here in order to fulfill those orders, but with Sovereignty, as with the music, we because I'm supplying music with it, then we do need those orders in good time, and in that case, for in the case of Sovereignty, I'm not going to promise to still be supplying this in December. So do, if you want your Sovereignty, do get it in October or November. So just a reminder that the initial book I am going to reduce to £5. These 2 books are £7.95 each. Oh, I haven't mentioned the compendium book. Britannia Waives the Rules includes all the content of the first 3 books and some more stuff. Lord Tory Tory, Mr. Courteously Smug, Brexit Human Impact Scale, and one or two final songs, such as UK's Coming Home, 12 Stars on a Flag. So the Britannia Waives the Rules is available as a 400-page paperback for £14.95, or as a hardback. So, nice Christmas present for £19.95. So the political story of the last 5 years in parody. So here are great presents for anybody with some political awareness, with some political interest, some interest in the political comedy, whether they are of a similar mind to you and might laugh at these things with you, or whether they're somebody that you want to challenge or provoke. Who am I to judge what your Christmas present, your intentions for the Christmas presents that you give might be? So lots of options there. I've run through all those. CDs £10, music on USB £12.95, Sovereignty with 3 books and 2 music products, either 48.52 or 52.48. So within that lot, there are opportunities to get presents at various levels for people who you might want to bless. It's not at the moment possible to get any of this in the shops, so you can order the books. If you want a single book, if you want just books, then that's available from Amazon. If you want any of the music or Sovereignty, you've got a choice of Amazon or Etsy. I did promise the 2 little gems of pro-Brexit logic, so here they are. So the first one, written with great authority, was I was talking about the lack of planning for after Brexit, and somebody wrote in response to a comment of, what happens after Brexit, after 1st of January 2021, that's a post-Brexit issue. Because the planning for that could be done after Brexit. So as I say, this was said with great authority because, of course, we all know that you don't plan for anything until it actually happens. That was beaten by one which was a comment that was made very recently, and we were talking about the fuel shortages and the empty shelves. And somebody wrote in one of the comments, said, Brexit happened on 1st of January. You can't blame what's happening now you can't blame that on Brexit. Brexit was months ago, as if Brexit was a single event, some kind of, earthquake or tsunami that happened at that point, which can't have any impact on what's happening now. So there was the little gem at the end. Anyway, I'm Mike Cashman. Please subscribe to the channel, buy the books and the music. I didn't say earlier, but all of the profits for every book, CD, USB that you buy, that goes entirely to coronavirus charities, currently Disasters Emergency Committee. I've worked on DEC projects in Kenya, Ethiopia, been in Nepal for earthquake recovery, rebuilding after the earthquake, and in Sierra Leone on DEC projects for recovery after Ebola. I know that the money is used very effectively. I know that the monitoring of DEC projects is very rigorous because I've been the person who, who's been required to report to DEC, the Disasters Emergency Committee, on the way that money is being used. So that's why I'm confident about that. So as you say, your money's going to a good cause. Buy the stuff, enjoy it yourself, give it to your friends. Maybe that can make some influence on them, or at the very least they can enjoy it, and you're raising money for a good cause. Thank you.